Rappers' chains are more than bling. In the world of hip-hop, they're straight-up status symbols. They got their start around the same time that hip-hop itself did, with the early records of DJ Kool Herc. On the cover of his first gold record, he wore several large gold chains that became as inseparable from the hip-hop genre as he was. Over the next few decades, as hip-hop hit the mainstream, rope chains, watches, rings, and more became symbols of cultural status among hip-hop artists. While at first they might have symbolized the rapper hitting career milestones and being able to afford their signature bling, the status symbol has evolved into its own form of competition. Today, rappers compete for dominance in the world of expensive jewelry as though it proves their status against their rivals. Welcome back to Mind Blown. Today we are going to be looking at the 10 most expensive rappers' watches of 2022. First off is none other than Drake's OVO Owl pendant. The famous Canadian rapper Drake has made a massive fortune out of his music career. Today, Drake's net worth is $180 million, and we can have a glimpse of his success by looking at his dazzling chain with an owl pendant. Drake's owl masterpiece has been created from 343 diamonds and 18 carats of rose gold. Along with this, there are also encrusted diamonds of 23.32 carats on the owl pendant. The total cost of the owl chain, $120,000, lands it in the 10th position among the most expensive chains owned by rappers. Next up is Jay-Z's obnoxiously large Cuban chain. One of the most iconic chains ever made is made of gold. The shimmer, the value, cannot be replaced by anything, which brings us to King Jay-Z. Just like he does everything in his style, he wore a chain that weighed 11 pounds and is valued at $200,000. This piece being made out of solid gold is a great investment as its value will only increase. The Cuban chains are famous for being classy no matter what their size is. The legendary Jay-Z actually owns the 9th most expensive chain owned by rappers all over the world. The cumbersome customized chain is designed by Raffaello and Company. Up next we have Quavo's famous Ratatouille chain, which is valued at a whopping $250,000. What's better than white gold and sheer luxury? Nothing. This Ratatouille pendant was designed by Elliot Aviand for Quavo. He wore this masterpiece at the 2017 Met Gala. The pendant is also referred to in the lyrics of the song Bad and Bougie, which says, "Call me Quavo Ratatouille." Quavo, with his net worth of $25 million, bought the Ratatouille chain for $250,000, making it one of the most expensive rapper chains. The whole jewelry piece features WS white diamonds, mini Rolex, and a QC chain. Kanye West is the richest rapper in the world. With his $1.8 billion net worth, he has been shaking the whole music industry with his back-to-back shows. His recent Donda event was also among the most talked about events of the last few months. Since Kanye is super rich, plus a rapper, having massive gold chains is definitely his style. In 2010, Kanye was seen performing with a huge solid gold chain in his neck, which was simply unavoidable and is valued at $300,000. Next up is T-Pain's famous Big Ass chain. The famous record label owner and rapper T-Pain owns this huge piece. T-Pain has a net worth of $10 million. We can say just by looking at it that it is one of the most expensive chains owned by rappers. The T-Pain Big Ass chain has 197 carats of diamonds and is created by using only white and yellow gold. The chain weighs over 10 pounds and is valued at $410,000. Recently, the rapper has revealed that he bought the chain after a dare. He thinks it was a stupid decision. What do you think about it? Halfway through this list, now on to Lil Jon's $500,000 Crunk Ain't Dead chain. You heard that right. The famous Crunk chain was named as the world's most significant diamond pendant in 2007. The chain is owned by Lil Jon, who has a net worth of $30 million. You will be stunned to know the Crunk chain has 3,750 diamonds. It features white and yellow gold. Moreover, the weight of the Crunk Ain't Dead chain is nearly 51 pounds. Up next is Gucci Mane's Twin Panther chain. Made up of 4,600 diamonds and weighing 165 carats, this stunning piece is valued at $500,000. The royalty from an expensive chain should be seen from a mile away. If you feel the same, then you'll definitely be jaw-dropped on Gucci Mane's Twin Panther chain. The chain is beautifully designed by Diamond Club Miami and features 2 diamond-studded panthers with 3 connected chains in their mouths. What a piece it is. Up next, again costing $500,000, is the man behind the hit Beautiful Girls, Sean Kingston's 64 crayons chain. 64 crayons chain is by far the most most unusual in this list of most expensive chains owned by rappers. It has literally 64 encrusted crayons made of gold and put inside of a gold box. Its look is similar to a crayon box, but is $500,000 expensive. Sean Kingston was last seen wearing his crayon box chain in 2007. Apparently, it is said that his sister shipped it to a jeweler in New York. According to resources, she insured the crayon's chain only for $500. It doesn't make any sense, right? Since the piece has been lost, it is never seen by anyone, ever. Now for a crazy jump in price, and down as the second most expensive is Pharrell Williams' Nerd chain, valued at a staggering $1 million. The very popular Pharrell Williams came to the music industry as a part of a band, and now Pharrell alone has a net worth of $200 million. However, he has been into massive jewelry since 2007, when he was in the Neptunes band. The chain has a medallion that has figures of the Neptune band members. The medallion is made up of many diamonds and precious stones. The number of diamonds is not precise, but you can be certain that it's the second most expensive rapper chain. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the final piece being marked as the most expensive current rapper-owned chain is none other than Rick Ross's Shrek-style face pendant. The chain has a portrait pendant of Rick Ross himself. The rapper was seen wearing this exceptional chain in 2008. However, he did not stop here. In 2010, Rick Ross was seen wearing his self-portrait pendant, and that pendant also had another little self-portrait pendant. I told you, rappers are self-obsessed creatures. Whatever it is, Rick Ross surely knows how to show off his $40 million net worth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.